MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Wizards and the Elite. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Michael Kopech gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty D. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box, Robert Poisson. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. So far this season, Poisson is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
The 0-1 pitch. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Yeah, this lineup's got to go about it a little bit differently, Matty. They're not going to drive the ball out of the ballpark. They're in the bottom 3rd in slugging percentage in the league. But they can string some hits together, manufacture some runs, create some problems on the base pass, being aggressive, and try and attack you that way. Be on the lookout for that.
We'll check in with an average still south of 230. 23 homers and 67 runs batted in. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they get a couple of men into scoring position here, but can't get the key hit to bring them around. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Caleb Smith, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Digging in now, Stephen Coggin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Well, should take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. Come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
The 3-1.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
And he takes ball 4, so the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Things are tough enough here playing in this environment. He lost the lead off here. Oh, yeah, he's in front of run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this out.
Now live, Tyler Freeman did not play last night. Clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike call. Now the go down. Skips in as he steals the bag easily. Set with the 0-1. Pitch outside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Coggin at third with nobody out. Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back to back walks have been missed with nobody out.
And that's really going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in the game. He'll get it early. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he can continue to struggle.
I ain't never pressed. It's so thirsty. Come and get your bitch, she so thirsty. I'm finna pass her to the gang, yes, sir. Fuck the candy touch. I ain't paid no, I ain't high. I ain't know what this was about.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in the inner third taken for a strike. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 4 for 13. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Runners are at first and third with none out. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Popped up, back behind second. Dozier is there. 1 out. Stepping in Torres. Playing on for the home run crowd. Will have support to do down the stretch.
My hat, my shoes, my coat, Louis Vuitton. With Donatello, Versace, that's Louis Vuitton. I think Hennessy, I drink, I'm gone. That Bacardi, Limon, a Corona, I'm gone.
From the stretch. Lifted in the air out to right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
looks like they're picking up right where they left off last night, where they posted some big offensive numbers. Well, he keeps the party going with a double here. Got to be a tall order to duplicate last night's performance, but they'll give it a try.
So now to play Perez, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it. So it's exactly what came for him.
Stepping in now, as the first pitch to him is there for a called strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1 pitch. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Inciarte moving in, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series.
Jose Abreu.
Now here it comes.
Ball. Inside, ball 2.
Skied into straightaway right. Trammell is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Batting 7.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
At the plate, Dylan Carlson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 to him now. Three and 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Popped him up. Torres shading to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Coming in for his first at-bat, Sherton Apostle, and we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. Here it comes. popped up. Welker moving to his left, and that retires the side. Stepping into the box, Taylor Trammell. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Ozuna. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate. And if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
Into the box now, Jazz Chisholm. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
So up steps Joey Martin now. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. Here it comes.
Ball in.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Ball even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Into the box, Brian Dozier. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. The pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike to Dozier.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Coggin will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Digging in the switch hitter, Robert Poisson. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Trammell is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Wilson Ramos.
Striding in, Wilson Ramos, a base hit in his first trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. 2-1.
88 on a changeup. I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
3 balls, 1 strike.
He's set the 3-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Swing and a line drive, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Steven Lockett. He threw a walk his first time. Pitch on the way. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He will move single. So the no-hitter reaches his good speed. The true hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if he does play on the 20 Way down, Tyler Freeman. So try and hold off swing. This one's in there for strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Well, there goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
You might say that steal is on the catcher because the pitcher was so quick to the plate with his delivery, but I think the credit has to go to the base runner. Great jump, and he really showed off his speed there.
High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. Makes the play, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. And it's second, 1 down. And that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. him pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. So far this year against Southpaws, Acuna is carrying around batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
One out and a runner on third. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in front of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's got runners at the corners here with 1 gun. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. The 1-1 on the move again from first. Pitch misses the throw down. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the career. He's got to focus here because this guy on the ball is just as dangerous.
Standing in. He got pulled out on strikes his last time through.
Completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts.
No one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
2-0 now.
This is worst case scenario for the pitcher. As the offensive player, man, smile on your face knowing you're sitting fastball right down the middle.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Here's the 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in, Colton Welker. He flew out in his last game. A high fastball is in there.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Called strike 0-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
On the mound, he's thinking This is for almost everybody. Just the hitting and hitting pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when cars get going up. This team start figuring out where he do well. That's the learning process.
And now Taylor Trammell. It's in there for strike 1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Soft grounder left side. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily. And the run is in to score from third.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and go deep,
not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did.
Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
The set and the 2-0. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So it's an early shower here this afternoon, as this will not go down as one of his better outings. Michael Wacha is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Now, Joey Bart, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Bart brings a batting average just a little over the .250 mark. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Standing in now, Stephen Coggin. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. This, of course, his 2nd appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. And he misses again, 2-0. Two men are on with 2 men out. Not holding back on the 2-0 cutter, but it's 2-1 now. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 7-0.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Into the box, Tyler Freeman. Swinging the ball line down in the left field corner. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But 6 runs here in the inning have taken a close game and broken it wide open. On now to the top of inning number 4. Las Vegas is on top here, 7-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Jose Abreu is ready to start out the inning.
Abreu.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Welker onto the grass. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Dylan Carlson.
Stepping in, Dylan Carlson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball inside.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Sherton Apostle, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And he gets the call there. 3-1.
3-1.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Shoots this one over to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Now batting, the third baseman, Sherton Apostle.
Now at the plate, Sherton Apostle. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Racing back the center fielder, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 4th home run for him on the season. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Brian Dozier at the plate.
Second base. Brian.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But not before they're able to at least get 1 back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. The Elite lead this one 7-1. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Even though they're up by a ball early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. You gotta keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
1 ball.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The batter, the third baseman, Gleyber Torres.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. That'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. And there's out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready now, Yordan Alvarez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's Miami. It's 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Nope.
Ball 1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
2-1 the count. Waka's ready. Here's the pitch. Right side, but it's well fouled. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Count still full, 3-2. Another full count pitch home. He pulls this one into right. Carlson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. New inning set to get underway. Into the box now, Ender Inciarte. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
So now to the plate, Robert Poisson. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch, swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 21 for him on the season, as it's now a 7-3 game.
Yeah, this guy continues to impress with his bat. He's playing the most demanding position in the game, the position that takes the most out of you mentally and physically, and he's putting up these kind of offensive numbers. Catchers like that are like unicorns. Super rare.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he rips it on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
Striding in once again, Lourdes Gurriel. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Now the pitch. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. And this one bounds around against the wall.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Abreu.
So here's Jose Abreu as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 2 balls and no strikes.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. The Elite lead it 7-3. Settling in now, Colton Welker. He blew out his first time around, and it was a strikeout most recently. Pitch on the way. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the alley as it heads out toward Mount Davis for extra bases. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Colton Welker has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Stepping in now, Taylor Trammell. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. No one out with a runner at second. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hard line fastball. Right line. No better feeling in the world when your pitcher turns towards the fastball right by again.
I don't deflate it and I'm more creative. It's a couple big deals, but it's no parade.
Plate now, Jazz Chisholm. As first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. That's inside. 2-0. 1 out and a runner on second base. Too high, and it's 3-0. Joey Bart waits on deck. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
You know, it takes a lot of distance to watch out just like that. On a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk was the result.
2 on here, 1 man out, and it'll bring Joey Bart to the bat.
Reps hard, rapping as I'm out the death watch. Stars wearing synthetic wigs made of hand wash.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there. You have to hold there to make sure that gets down. And this is a hard play.
I know this is really living for his body, but that's the way the game's played.
And now Stephen Coggin, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And that misses. 2-1.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the limit. That's a ultimate challenge for me personally. Watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing now, Tyler Freeman. He takes strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Count remains at 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's an 8-3 ball game. Acuna digs in now. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. It's there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Las Vegas is out in front here, 8-3. So striding in, Dylan Carlson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Dylan Carlson.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Andres Munoz takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes set and the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled away. The 1-2. Hit in the air to center field. Acuna's there for it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Sherton Apostle.
Ready for another chance. Sherton Apostle. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, man, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
But right at the shortstop for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Here's Brian Dozier now. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Welker is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Now to the plate. Torres, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, so that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
There's another line drive in Eagle Center right now. They had unbelievable scouting. They're finding barrels. They're not trying to do too much. Not understanding that big part of the field and everything on screws.
Into the box now. Jordan for the Reds. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A runner at first with no outs here. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to hit his 3 pads, but especially troublesome. He gave up a single right before that started the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
And now, he'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big play here.
He jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this inning.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first base line. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, Dero. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit were vacated where the first baseman, if he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6-3 double plays. Instead, it's down the line for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Taylor Trammell, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
The 1-2 pitch.
Nope.
And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. Swing and a liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
There's a base that's motivation. Niggas feeling lucky, we should go to Vegas. 2018 motor transportation.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short, as he'll hang on here to record the second out. Under the plate now, Joey Bart. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave it.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball one. Liner towards second, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with two away.
Dero, not a bad night.
Today's day and age, Jam, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out three base hits. Outside target here, and he gets it for strike one.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Count is 1-2 now. Waka comes set. Here it comes. Pops this one up. Abreu is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left. We're through 6 full. The Elite are out in front 9-3. Here's Ender Inciarte. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Acuna is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Robert Poisson.
Now batting, Robert Poisson is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. High and deep to right center. Looking up Acuna. Gone! Solo shot to right center. 4th home run for him on the season. As they try to claw back, it's a 5-run deficit. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he lines it out to center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. 2 out, nobody on. And there's ball 1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 25 for him on the year, as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
The designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
Giovanni Gallegos will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Gallegos.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. High in the air out to center field. Acuna will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Las Vegas leads this one 9-5. Brian Abreu will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Digging in, Tyler Freeman. He's got to hit in 3 at-bats as this one starts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player try.
Imagine the ball coming to a stop halfway cutting that baseball in half, highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knock of your bat or the hand.
That spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Abreu A native of the Dominican Republic, he was selected in the 19th round during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Nobody out, runner on first. Liner toward right center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Oh, and he botches it. The relay, and he's safe. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9.
Stepping in now, Torres.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the second runner will stop at third, and they're at the corners now with nobody out.
Hey, D-Roll, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Into the box, Jordan Alvarez, as he grounds one briskly to short, and that's put into left field for a base hit, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. I'll tell you, they're posting video games
here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Yoshihisa Hirano comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Now, Colton Walker as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. First and second here with nobody out. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in. Comes into his appearances amidst the ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. And Ciarte's there, and that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. And that Blake Jazz chiseled at base. Line out the bases last trip, so they can fit another one to the base. Yeah, that's hard to talk about. You can't control the results sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement. First pitch coming, here it is.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the stretch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
The 3-1. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men out. He did not want to walk on the middle base. Now he's really going to have to work out here. We'll see how he fares here.
And that play so far seeming well in this game.
Rapping as I mock the death rock stars running synthetic wings.
From the stretch.
1-0.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 8th inning coming up. Las Vegas is on top 11-5. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Abreu. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all over the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
1-2 now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another one sent foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Standing in now, Dylan Carlson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit on the ground out to short, scooped up, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Sherton Apostle.
So digging in now, Sherton Apostle. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Coming to the plate now, Stephen Cockett. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. Third baseman entitled to technically bunt the first pitch. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here it comes on 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Tyler Freeman will be next. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Tyler Freeman.
Riding forward now, Tyler Freeman scored and reaching a single in his last time. Give me all the blah, 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 give me all the blah, blah, blah. Here comes the first pitch. Bouncer up the middle. He is cleanly. He gets it 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Ronald Acuna. He reached on a single last time and they wound up scoring.
You better move. You better move.
First pitch coming, here it is. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Toward the line and right. And then that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time.
He's there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
So now to the plate, Torres.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. A ball and a strike. Inside and low, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Ramos has got it, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. So stepping in, Brian Dozier. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Jordan Hicks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Now the pitch. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. A reminder not to touch that remote after we're through, as you'll see full highlights of the ball game this afternoon exclusively right here on the show. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ender Inciarte. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hicks is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty B. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Ender Inciarte is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. At the plate, Robert Poisson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it, as the Elite have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
And with that win, they've joined some elite company. How about 110 wins? Tying them in the record books with the 27 Yankees and the 1909 Pirates. Not bad, huh?
11-5, the final tally in this one. The Elite win for a division-leading 110th time. Michael Kopech records win number 16 on the season. Caleb Smith was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home.